Hello YouTube, this is the Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome! Today I'm here with my updated Satellarknight deck profile. This has no card demising, so you folks that don't want to play demise, don't worry. There's no demise in this. This is just a pure version. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go over my card choices and all that good stuff. I'm going to go over the card choices that I selected to update in this deck. Okay, for the monsters, of course I play the triple Satellarknight Deneb. I know you folks are quite familiar with how Satellarknights work. I'm going to give you a very brief explanation on the effects. Deneb basically searches your Satellarknight monsters when it's summoned. All of the Satellarknight monsters gain their effects when they're summoned by any means. It can be flip summoned, it can be normal or special, it does not matter. Triple Anunku. Anunku is your Foolish Burial. He dumps your Satellarknight monsters to the from the deck to the grave. Very important to play. The triple Altair, just to bring back a Satellarknight monster, not Constellar. My apologies. But of course you can't attack except for Satellarknight monsters, which isn't too bad. And of course the one Vega. I did originally play two. I do like the second Vega, but because I'm pushed for space, I managed to come to the conclusion where I just might as well just play with just one Vega. You can play two, it's up to personal preference. And just to finish off my monster lineup, I do play some hand traps. I play the two Ghost Ogres, the two Veilers, and of course the one Honest for my hand traps, and the one E-Turtle. I like this card a lot. It comes in handy, you don't understand. But yes, that's going to round up the whole monster lineup. Okay, for my spells, I do play the triple Pot of Duality. Pretty standard, you need to see your cards. Of course, the double Call by the Grave. We don't want to get ashed. Double Twin Twister. I still play this over Genesis. Genesis just has that nasty clause where if you don't have the correct amount of Satellarknight monsters on the field compared to your opponent's back row, you can't pop their back row. So say if they have like 4 back row and you only have 2 Tellarknights, what can you do? Whereas Twin Twister, I can just activate this as long as I have a card to pitch. So I prefer the Twin Twisters over the Tellarknight Genesis. Or one-offs, one Monster Reborn, Regeki, one Photon Sanctuary. I wish I had another copy. This card is so good. It's an instant Hippo Shinigami, really good to play. One Skybridge, just to tag out the Tellarknight monster from the field, just to bring out another one from the deck. Really good during your opponent's end phase. You get so much mileage off it. One Day of Peace, Foolish Burial, Soul Charge, and of course the Reinforcement. That's going to round up the spell lineup. For my traps, I do play the triple Alpha. Alpha is just there to stuff your opponent. It's a solemn basically for Satellarknights. Triple Call the Haunted for our revival. I have one Oasis. I see people playing 2. The ratio is completely up to personal preference. I like the 4 ratio because you don't want to brick with recursions if you have nothing in grave. Really bad to draw if you've got no Tellarknight monsters to work with. The double Venus Chain, double Anti-Spell, and of course just my Solemn family, my Solemn Brigade, pretty standard. That's going to round up the main deck. Going on to the extra deck now, of course I do play the triple Satellarknight Travere. Travere is just really good. Bounces back all face-up cards on the field except himself. Really good card. Works well in tangent with your Call the Haunted, your Anti-Spells, and the Oasis, and your Fiendish Chains. He recycles your resources so you can keep using them over and over again. Double Batimus, just to make the Travere much easier. One Diamond to stun your opponent. Really good against Light Sworns, Burning Abyss, anything that likes to send cards from deck or add cards back. One Daltaros, just to pop, certain floodgates. You're not going to make him very often, but he does come in handy in those pinch moments. The one, of course, the Heroic Champion. I always forget how to pronounce his name. But it's just so good. If you get 5, you win. You might as well just say, you know, to your opponent, well, GG, I've got 5 materials on this. Do you have anything against this? No? Okay, eat that out. 1 Tornado Dragon for the back row, 1 Berguska, 1 Tsukuyomi, of course the Utopia package for my links, 1 Hippo Shinigami, and of course the 1 Isolde. I really was pushing for room in this in my extra deck. Hoshinigan, really good. Isolde, very good to play as well. I don't play any equips because I don't use it for that aspect. I use it just to search for my Tellarknights. But anyway, that's going to round up the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So, thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Comment down below. Feedback is always nice to hear. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I love to hear feedback. Any suggestions, please leave down. I read the comments, and you know, I try to learn from other players. But yes, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay creative, and see you in my next video, folks.